Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, all placements of Scorpio. Happy full moon in your sign, Scorpio. Let's get a reading for you. This is a reading for, well, it's for around this time of the full moon, right? So let's see, Scorpio. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. What else is this full moon bringing you, Scorpio? Meditate and contemplate. Maybe some of you are feeling like you're in a very reflective mood. Let's see what else we have. That's new moon in Pisces energy. And you also have a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. Fabulous. So I feel for some of you, as a result of this meditation and contemplation, or the fact that the moon could come in and illuminate some things for you, I feel that, and make things, your intuition even sharper than it normally is. I feel as though that is how you decide what sort of necessary adjustments are required and reach some sort of resolution. But let's get into tarot and see. Of course, we only have a few cards out, so let's see what we have. This could pertain to any area of your life: love, money, career, overall happiness. All right. Seven of Cups. You have options. And this is also saying goodbye to any sort of illusions, because there can be sometimes illusion and confusion when we have a lot of choices, like in that Seven of Cups. That is kind of an energy of illusion, confusion, because some of the things in those cups are great. Some of them look like aces, like good, true aces. And then others look like they wouldn't be so fun after all. So I feel for some of you, you're really giving yourself time to pause and reflect before making this big decision. I do feel there's sort of a big decision kind of energy coming in. You have an Ace of Pentacles. It could relate to your abundance, opportunities in general. Maybe some of you are wondering, should I get a new job? Should I move? Should I say yes to the promotion? Maybe you're wondering where you should invest your time, energy, and other resources. You have the Nine of Swords. Now, there could be some sort of personal issue that is causing a great deal of stress. And that is indicative of what I call the nightmare card, that Nine of Swords. Bottom of the deck, though, you have the Star card. So this is like, whatever this is, you're going to heal from it. You will overcome this. As it says here, again, this issue is going to reach a resolution. Okay, so it could go better than you expected, even. With the Star card, Aquarius energy, it's your time to shine, Scorpio. It is definitely your time to shine. And it is a time of rejuvenation, of rebuilding, getting some sort of clarity. Okay, the Six of Pentacles. I feel for some of you, this clarity is coming in that, there is not equal give and take. You see the scales here, and the Six of Pentacles can sometimes be that, something is imbalanced, and that's why those adjustments are required. If you're going to have what it is you want, and you have the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Cups. So some of you are like, you know what? Adios, I got to go. I have to, as a result of this sort of meditation contemplation, maybe you've decided the adjustment that's required in order to reach this resolution is actually walking away for some. It's for some of you. All right, let's see what we have. What else do we have? Scorpio, Justice. Yeah. For some of you, the way you're going to correct something or right a wrong is to leave it. Can be for some of you. For some of you, it's also going to be the truth comes out, it's addressed, there are consequences, and for that other person, the other party, and that they're going to have to deal with something on their own. And I get that for a lot of you, it's going to bring a smile to your face. All right, let's see what else we have. Oh my goodness, Capricorn energy. So for some, though it's keeping you up, what's stressing you out could be some sort of, the Devil card can have to do with things like obsession, materialism, excess, addictions, unhealthy patterns. So I feel as though for some of you, you're addressing maybe an unhealthy pattern as far as, it could be any area of your life. It could be with relationships. It could be with things, people, places, things. We get attached to lots of different things. But let's see what else we have. There could also be just like an envious energy around you. People might want to be you or have what you have. So you may be picking up on that. But the Queen of Pentacles is like not concerned with what's going on as far as that. They're totally sitting pretty there with their own prosperity, their comforts. There's a time coming in here of comfort, security, maybe putting your, I am getting a message too about, for some of you, your plan needs to be more practical. So you may want to just kind of like jot some things down or put something in writing, especially when we have the Justice card here. You may want to get something in writing from somebody, especially if it is some sort of big commitment for you. I'm getting actually that some sort of financial thing or agreement could be coming in for you. So it could be a new contract or, okay, you have the Five of Swords here. You want to be strategic, all right? And you want to make sure that something's really worth what it's going to cost you. Okay, when I see that Five of Swords, that's what in this context, that's what I'm thinking of. So there could be some sort of, you need a new strategy or a new plan. Okay, so that's coming in for that. That's part of that. Adjustments are required. Page of Cups here. You have, pages can be messengers. The Page of Cups can have to do with a happy surprise, new dream, new job, it could really, it's something ideal for you. All right. It can also mean, it's time to maybe get a little creative about something. So how maybe it does have to do with finances or, oh my goodness. Then you have the Sun card though as your final tarot card. We will get oracle cards too, but you have the Sun and this is coming in and it's illuminating, just like the full moon in your sign is illuminating things for you. This is a some sort of a new awareness, vitality, Leo energy coming in. This is a joyous outcome, though. This is success. This is wealth. So this makes sense that that's what's clarifying that personal issue reaches resolution. You're going to see something clearly. The fact that this is a full moon reading in your sign for you, and you have the Sun card coming in as your final tarot card, and you have that Eight of Cups, which actually usually features an eclipse. I feel, given the moon energy we're in, plus the Sun card coming into your personal reading here, Scorpio, it's a general reading, not personal, but I do feel that it's signifying eclipse energy. We're still under the energy of eclipses, even though they're kind of long gone from the calendar. We are still in eclipse energy for several months. And so I feel for some of you, you are still making some big decisions, final decisions, and as far as what you're going to eclipse out of your personal life. Now, let's see if there are any blocks to your abundance, anything potentially getting in your way. I do want to mention something too, Scorpio. I do have a second channel. What's my main channel? It's Schoolhouse Intuitive. So if you're on the Libra cusp or you have any placement of Libra, I read over on Schoolhouse Intuitive 3 times a week. So, all right, but let's get back to this. Okay. So thanks for that little announcement. And let's see what we have for you. Any sort of blocks, anything causing resistance as far as your abundance, what could help you? Let's see. So doing it the hard way. So you could be doing things the hard way instead of trying to find an easier way. Again, it's like your dream needs some sort of practical plan, perhaps. Okay. So you could find ways that you can pursue success in a way that's not going to strain or drain your energy. So it's that whole work smarter, not harder concept. Let's see. What else do we have? I don't know why I was doing the tarot. We're done with the tarot and nothing else came out. Let's see. Whoa, jumpy. So you may need to work on your self-image here. So you could have some sort of negative self-esteem going on. Negative self-image focuses on faults and distorts failure and imperfections. We all have imperfections and we all make mistakes. And so for you, this is about not downplaying or ignoring your positive qualities. Remind yourself there's plenty of good about you. One more of these, please. Work smarter, not harder, as well as work on your self-image and dream bigger. But again, practical plan. All right. I also have to deliver this message too. So I am an intuitive, so I get intuitive messages throughout, and I as part of my job as a channeler and guide on this channel, as a messenger. I do have to report what I get, and what I'm getting to is some of you may be too fixated on a particular path, and you're not seeing other opportunities that are around you or that may want to come in. Okay, so that could be that too much of like an all or nothing. Okay, I am getting that intuitively. So only take what resonates, of course. But for the small dreams, dream bigger card, it's like not dreaming big enough can not dreaming big enough that can create a high impact, meaningful life. So there's nothing to be ashamed of if you have small dreams, but is that really what you want? Do you really want to settle? I doubt it. So to reach higher heights, shift your mindset and dream a bit bigger. You're capable of so much more. Again, maybe what you're thinking about is just small compared to like what the universe really wants to deliver with that nice shining ace of pentacles and the sun and the justice and all that you have here. Let's get an abundant, so what's the name of it? Abundant career fortune telling card. All the decks I use are down below in the description. And you have star power. Yes. So it says you're attracting a surge of attention, providing your talents with a chance to shine brightly. With your newfound status and influence, you're sure to create positive changes in your career. I'm going to say in any area of life, actually. And what else? Time to go solo for some. And that's just like that 8 of Cups, right? For some of you, you really are walking away, moving on. And you have time to go solo. Now's the time to embrace independence, set your own pace, make your own choices, deepen your connection with yourself, experience a journey that reflects your personal vision. And no dream is too big, right? Again, that's kind of the same message here. And a grand victory. My goodness, you have amazing cards. So good news is on the way. Ace of Pentacles, right? You've worked hard. You've devoted much effort to get to this point in your life. With luck on your side, you'll soon find yourself celebrating success. That's that Sun card, right? A grand victory, celebrating success here with the Sun card. Wow. And I get just some of you, yes, something is coming to a close. You know, you're closing something down that was not working. What else do we have for you? Let's get divine direction. Oh, actually, let's look into love truths. Relationship-wise, we'll get a quick message on that. What do you have coming in here? Or maybe what's going on currently? What do we have? Oh, there's one. Glow up. My goodness, you have a huge positive change. This could be new love, and it can be self-love too. Really being in that spotlight. My goodness. And again, you have the star. I don't want to forget this. You know, you have the star and the sun in your reading, with a big shining Ace of Pentacles. So you do have some things to look forward to. Even though I get it, you're probably still under a degree of stress here. We are at this point, unfortunately. There we are. There we go. Look at that. These are your cards, your main cards. And that's incredible. Just wanted to point that out for you. They're staring at me, so I want to make sure you got to see it. So yeah, you have something. Like I said, it's not just about prosperity as far as, you know, finances and material things or whatever. It's actually it's going to affect everything. You know, it's going to affect your relationships too in a positive way. So I hope this reading does resonate. If it does, please do like and subscribe. It's a newer channel. It would help a lot. I'm pretty close to 1,000 subscribers. Let's see what we have. A little more direction here, please, for this reading. For Scorpio, my goodness. All right. Divine portal. Okay. This is incredible. Your reading is incredible, Scorpio. This is incredible. So get ready to awaken your connection to the spirit realm. The divine forces are helping you transform your life right underneath this beautiful Scorpio full moon. And as a matter of fact, let's get some Moonology manifestation cards. Get a little advice here. I feel like you might get like a dream bigger or dig deeper card. I just do. Okay. So we're gonna shuffle these up for you. Get a little more practical advice for spirit before we get an angel number and an animal card. What do we have for Scorpio? For some of you, and as I said, I am an intuitive, so I channel, and I'm getting something about like poison ivy. So, or the name Ivy even. All right, so I'm getting poison ivy. So maybe you have some sort of dermatitis or something going on. I don't know, but that makes me think of like itching. Maybe you're itching for something bigger and better, right? All right. So because a lot of tarot is metaphorical. So you have push through any insecurity. All right. So back to that negative self-image. Work on your self-image. Push through negativity. Any insecurity. Sorry. Push through any insecurity. What else do you have? And that is first quarter moon in Cancer energy. You have think it through, new moon in Gemini. So some of you may have like a Gemini Cancer cusper energy or can't one of the two signs in your chart. What else do you have? Open up to change, new moon in Aquarius. It looks like we have some lovely cherry blossoms here. All right. And one more. Leave the past behind, last moon in Capricorn. All right. I'm getting the number 5 for some of you. I'm getting 5. Or I should get a 5th card. I'll go with that too. Assess the situation. Yeah. First quarter moon in Virgo, which you're doing already though, I get. You're because you're meditating, contemplating, adjustments are required, and that's how you reach this personal resolution. All right. It's nice to know you have the star and the sun energies on your side, right? Let's see. A few more messages. Why not? It is a Scorpio full moon after all. Let's get a few more. We use the Stellar Energy Oracle by Interstellar Shop. Mm-hmm. Oh, 2 cards here. Oh, about this deck. Seriously, that's funny. Okay, so you okay. My goodness. I think we're to the ending of this reading because you have happy ending here. Look at all the fireworks. Use your star power, Scorpio. Now is your time to shine. Abundance, joy, and fulfillment. You have achieved absolute happiness and fulfillment. All right. We're going to speak that into existence with this reading, right? Manifest it. All right. Oh, okay. So for your animal card, you have bear, transcendence, solar plexus chakra, card 19. 19 is the sun after all. Solar plexus does have to do with sun energy and that sun within you. Again, embrace your star power, have that self-esteem that you need in order to achieve. So you are equipped to overcome any obstacles that are in your way. Don't back down. You have the strength and support to resolve this situation now. Believe it. And you will start to see results. Oh, oh my goodness. What an amazing reading. Incredible. 777, sign of divine guidance. You have so many positive changes coming in. So this is about you connecting with your spiritual guides. Another card or two, money or number synchronicities for you. You may see these popping up. My goodness, Scorpio. 7777, a sign you're on the right path. Things will manifest quickly. And when I looked at the timer just now for the video, I saw 1747. Your angels and guides want you to rise to this occasion. Again, you are that divine star. That's what I have for you, Scorpio. Thanks so much for being here. Wishing you the best. Do like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Thank you.